What unique feature makes the Bergamasco Sheepdog's coat different from any other breed, and how does it help them survive? That is the million-dollar question. And no, the answer isn't because it looks like a walking mop. We'll get to that fascinating truth later. But first, let's talk about what you already know. You have a living, breathing, dreadlocked cloud roaming around your home, and taking care of one is an experience like no other. So you've welcomed a Bergamasco Sheepdog into your home, and you're wondering what kind of maintenance this breed needs. The good news, their coat requires minimal brushing. Unlike other long-haired breeds that demand daily detangling, a Bergamasco's coat forms natural felted mats, protecting them from both the elements and life's unexpected adventures. Once these mats have fully developed, which happens by the time they turn 1 year old, brushing is not just unnecessary but actually discouraged. Trying to brush through their felted layers is like attempting to comb a wool sweater. It's just not how nature intended it. Now let's talk about bath time, or rather the lack of it. One of the most surprising perks of owning a Bergamasco is that they rarely need a bath, thanks to their unique coat which naturally repels dirt and odors. A few baths per year are usually sufficient. However, when the time comes to wash your dreadlocked companion, use a gentle residue-free shampoo to maintain the coat's natural oils. And no, your Bergamasco will not smell like a gym sock that's been lost under the couch for a month. Their coat does an incredible job of keeping them fresh. Bergamascos are not just about their legendary coats, they are also incredibly active dogs that thrive on physical and mental stimulation. Originally bred as herding dogs, they have an instinctual need to stay busy. Daily exercise is a must, whether it's a long hike, agility training, or herding trials, or herding the kids around the yard. If they don't get their energy out, don't be surprised if they start creating their own entertainment, which may or may not involve rearranging your furniture. If you have a Bergamasco puppy, get ready for an exciting stage in their life. Around 9 to 12 months, their soft fur will begin forming the characteristic mats that make them look like they walk straight out of a medieval painting. This is when you, the devoted owner, must gently separate the forming mats by hand to encourage the proper flocking texture. And no, you should never cut or shave their coat. Doing so would be like giving Rapunzel a buzz cut. Let nature do its thing. Training a Bergamasco is both a joy and a challenge. These dogs are highly intelligent and independent thinkers, which means they learn quickly. But they also have opinions. Early socialization and positive reinforcement are key to ensuring they develop into well-mannered companions. They form strong bonds with their families and have a natural protective instinct, making them excellent watchdogs. Just be prepared for the occasional "I know better than you" stare when training them. In terms of health, Bergamascos are generally a hardy breed, but like all large dogs, they benefit from joint-supporting nutrition. Supplements like glucosamine and omega-3 fatty acids can help keep their joints in top condition, especially as they age. A high-quality diet and regular vet checkups will ensure your furry philosopher stays in peak health. Speaking of diet, let's get into what fuels these majestic herders. A Bergamasco thrives on high-quality protein from animal sources like chicken, beef, fish, or lamb. Since they are an active breed, they need a diet that supports muscle health and sustained energy levels. Healthy fats, particularly omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids from sources like fish oil and flaxseed, are essential for maintaining that glorious coat and overall well-being. Complex carbohydrates from whole grains, sweet potatoes, and brown rice provide long-lasting energy, while joint-supporting supplements like glucosamine can help keep them agile. Some owners opt for a raw or fresh food diet to mimic their ancestral nutrition. If you choose this route, be sure to provide a balanced mix of meat, organs, and bones under the guidance of your veterinarian. No matter the diet, it's important to feed adults 2 meals per day, while puppies may need 3 to 4 smaller meals. Now, in our last video, we left you wondering how the Bergamasco Sheepdog, with its unique matted coat, has adapted to modern homes and whether it's the right fit for your family. Well, let's answer that. The Bergamasco Sheepdog's stunning textured coat is more than just a visual treat. It's a survival tool. This coat evolved to protect them from the harsh mountain weather in Italy, and its layers are designed to insulate and repel water. But here's the thing, maintaining that coat in a modern home can be a bit of a challenge. It requires regular grooming to keep it from becoming matted or tangled, but don't worry, it's manageable if you're dedicated to keeping their coat healthy and clean. Now, what about their personality? Despite their rugged working background, these dogs are surprisingly calm and intelligent, making them great companions for families. But they do need mental stimulation and regular exercise to stay happy. They can be a little independent, so they're not always the easiest breed for first-time owners. But with the right training, they can be a loyal and loving member of the family. Now let's talk about a serious concern for large breeds, bloat, also known as gastric torsion. This is a life-threatening condition where the stomach fills with gas and twists on itself. To minimize the risk, avoid feeding your Bergamasco right before or after intense exercise, use a slow feeder bowl to prevent gulping, and offer smaller frequent meals instead of one massive portion. In terms of living space, Bergamascos need room to roam. A large, secure yard is ideal, as apartment living can be challenging unless they receive extensive daily exercise. They are not known for being escape artists, but a high, sturdy fence, at least 5 feet tall, is recommended to keep them contained. If they spend time outside during the day, ensure they have a well-insulated doghouse with shade and ventilation. While their coat provides natural protection from the elements, extra care is required in extreme heat. Always provide plenty of water and shade to prevent overheating. Indoors, they appreciate a quiet, cozy sleeping area with a soft bed or mat. While their thick coat offers built-in padding, a comfortable bed helps support their joints, especially as they age. And remember, Bergamascos are deeply loyal and bond closely with their families. Leaving them alone for extended periods can lead to boredom and destructive behaviors. They thrive best when they have a purpose or regular activities to keep their minds engaged. Before we wrap things up, let's circle back to that all-important question from the beginning. What makes the Bergamasco Sheepdog's coat so unique, and how does it help them survive? The answer lies in their naturally forming felted coat, which is composed of 3 different hair types that weave together into dense mats. This not only provides insulation from extreme weather, but also serves as armor against predators while herding in the mountains. Yes, your Bergamasco is literally wearing a built-in suit of armor. Owning a Bergamasco Sheepdog is a rewarding experience, filled with unique challenges and joys. Their coat may look wild, but it is a masterpiece of natural engineering. Their intelligence and independence make them incredible companions, and their deep loyalty means you have a lifelong best friend. Now, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Bergamasco care, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and check out our other videos. Until next time, give your Bergamasco a belly rub from us. Next up, have you ever seen a dog that looks like it stepped straight out of ancient history? Meet the Peruvian Inca Orchid Dog, a breed that's been around for over 3,000 years. With their sleek, hairless bodies and striking appearance, these dogs have captivated the hearts of people for centuries. They come in both coated and hairless varieties, often sporting a graceful deer-like posture and almond-shaped eyes that seem to gaze right into your soul. Their skin can be warm to the touch, almost like a living hot water bottle, which is one reason they were treasured in cold climates. But what makes them so special? Let's take a closer look. Did you know that this dog was once regarded as a sacred companion by the ancient Incan civilization? Not only were they prized by royalty, but they were also believed to have mystical healing powers. Sounds like something straight out of a fantasy movie, right? But here's the kicker. Despite their long history, the Peruvian Inca Orchid is still a relatively rare breed. So what is it about this ancient dog that makes it stand out today? Why are they so difficult to find, and what makes them such a fascinating companion for modern pet owners? You won't want to miss the answers to these questions, along with tips on caring for this unique dog, in our next video. Stick around as we dive into what it's really like to have a Peruvian Inca Orchid in your home.